Back in spring of 2017, I was able to go visit SeaWorld San Antonio, located in, you guessed it, San Antonio, Texas. Today's review, I will only be discussing the park and not Aquatica, which I was not able to visit. This was a rather unusual theme park. This park is rather large and spread out over a nice piece of property. However, walking through the park, I noticed that there really isn't much to do. In form of thrill rides, SeaWorld has Great White, an inverted B&M coaster, one of the many Batman clones out there. Just like all the Batman clones, Great White is a forceful, smooth, and overall enjoyable experience. Obviously, if you've been on one of these, you know what to expect. Steel Eel, which is their equivalent to a hypercoaster. It's not quite 200 feet tall, so it's not an actual hypercoaster, but it looks and acts like one. Steel Eel is a great coaster. This ride is just loaded with airtime from the beginning to end. It's a little rough, but not enough to deter me from marathoning this coaster. Wavebreaker, the rescue coaster, was still under construction when we visited the park, but it looks like it will be a nice family coaster. Finally, Journey to Atlantis, the last thrill ride at the park, except I'm kind of forgetting about the River Rapids ride located in the back of the park, but I did not get to do. But anyways, Journey to Atlantis, it's an enjoyable water coaster, but overall forgettable. It's basically there. It's nice to get wet when it's a hot day, especially in Texas. So sticking with the rides, the only other rides left in the park are located at Sesame Place. There's a kiddie coaster and just a handful of small flat rides for the younger ones. But this is SeaWorld, so most guests come here to see the animals. How are the shows? I can say that for the most part, the shows are well put together. The beluga whale was probably my favorite. The show was a little short, but still exciting. Unfortunately, Shamu, the orca whale show, was temporarily closed because Mama Whale just gave birth a couple days prior. We were able to see Mama Whale and her baby in the pool, but it wasn't any organized show. My 2-year-old daughter just loved seeing the animals, which is what definitely SeaWorld is geared towards, the younger audience. So much so that their roller coasters feel oddly out of place. With all the shows, attractions, and rides, we only needed a few hours to do everything in the park. During our visit, the longest wait was actually for the kiddie Ferris wheel. It was like 40 minutes long, way too long. But every coaster was practically a walk-on. So would I recommend you visiting SeaWorld? Sure, especially if you're an animal lover. They are the main attraction. However, if you don't care to see the shows, you could knock this park out in a couple hours. Steel Eel is the standout attraction at this park, so definitely don't skip it. As I mentioned earlier, we didn't visit the water park, but it does look like a lot of fun. I guess you could do both parks in the same day. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please click on the subscribe button and check out some of my other content. Bye-bye.